I've wanted to buy a cappuccino for about 20 years now, but could never justify it until now. I don't think I could justify it now either. But it was now or never. Well, so I thought 12 months ago. And so I decided to buy a car from a country I couldn't visit at a time when prices had never been higher. After months of searching, I found this really cool example at a shop called Baraki in Miyaken. It's a limited edition model and comes with some pretty special features like limited edition paint, electric power steering, really nice interior, and a very expensive price tag. These are the only photos I had to go off, so I decided to send somebody there who knew nothing about cars to check it out. Baraki has 3 different car shops. This one specializes in Suzuki Cappuccinos. It's a really cool store, and Baraki even make their own parts for cappuccinos.
こんにちは。もう頑張ってるね。掃除してるんだね。すごい。外してきれい。とってもいいですか？すいませんね。すごいね。すごいね。全部外してきれいにするの？すごいね。これはもう終わってつけた。あ、これも終わってつけた。お、すごいな。すごい。こういうところはサビがちょっと入ってるところどうになるんですか？そうだね。削って、うん。あ、そうなんですか。すごいね。わお。削ってとこういうところは同じことするの？うん。
以外このサビ
なしにすると、あ、そうなんですね。きれいにする。すごいね。すごいね。
So once I decided to buy the car, the guys gave it a full service and changed out a few parts I requested. They also fitted a rare factory limited slip diff. Everything was documented on their website for me to see. From Bariki, the car spent a few months at a Suzuki workshop getting more parts fitted to it. With the exchange rate improving, I went shopping through the Monster Sport catalogue. I bought new coilovers, an exhaust from the turbo back, a new intercooler, a clutch kit with a lightened flywheel, new bushes and a few other things. I also bought new brakes, a few chassis braces, and some new Advan tyres. 9 months after the journey began, my little baby arrived in Australia. This was the first time I actually got to see my car in person. My first thought was, wow, you don't get much for your money these days. For what the car lacks in size, it more than makes up for in uniqueness and fun. Once the car got complied, it was just a matter of getting some registration and insurance for it, and then I drove it home and gave it a wash. These cars are not a fast mode of transport, but it's not due to the small engine. It's because of so many people stopping and asking a bunch of questions and taking photos every time you go out for a drive in it. Here's a basic breakdown of what the car cost me. I put the Japanese side in yen and the Australian side in dollars. Unfortunately, when I sent most of my money over to Japan, it was at a really bad exchange rate, so if I had have waited, I could have saved a lot more money. All up, on road, this car's cost me just over $50,000 Australian. Seems like a lot of money for a car that is this old, this small, this impractical, this fuel inefficient. But then you take it for a drive, and none of that stuff matters.